Hey, how you doing? First of all, as many of you know, I'm not very well spoken, but I want to show you something. Started this to analyze and compare flour. Like here, for example, you can look one flour up. Say it has a THC of 26.33. Say the total terpenes are 2.87. And then you come down here. Let's pick out some terpenes. 0 point, I'm just making numbers up, 786, 0.101. We're going to make that 1 because we want to add up all these to our total terpene 2.87 or somewhere close to it. That's 18. Say it has a 0.466. That's what? I don't know what all these terpenes do. I gotta look them up. I can't tell you off the top of my head. So I have to do like this here. And let's say it has 0.478. We're going to analyze this flour and look at it. Upper mid-class THC flour. Now we could have put, when we compare them, we can compare them by price as well. Some terpenes will add to the THC intoxicating psychoactive effects. Some will decrease it and some be neutral. There wasn't no CBD. Same thing with CBD. Some low CBD percentages will enhance the THC effect, psychoactive effect, and some will decrease it. Most likely to support body comfort. So this tells you about what each terpene does and if there's evidence suggesting probably about 25% of the terpenes will increase. Most of them are neutral from the research. There's limited research. There's a growing area. Probably not a whole lot of money in this. But I just wanted to get this out there and show you. So that way, if you have, and you can come over here to find a flower. Well, compare does the same thing. And you can compare several flowers. I think up to 5 flowers. But you can come over here and find a flower. Say you're looking for better sleep. I knew I seen that somewhere here. You're looking for this is the terpenes you're looking for. Or if you're looking for appetite. to help your appetite. Or for stress relief. I think we all can use stress relief. Then you can find a dispensary. What can we put? I don't know. See what this has. See what the you can come down here and look for a dispensary. This isn't a complete list. I'm not trying to be a dispensary locator. You know, ones that are in here, people can update them if you want. Right now, that part is not working yet. Because when you click on something, notice something we don't suggest an update. You get this here feature coming to you soon. You'll be able to report incorrect, suggest updates, submit missing information. And then we're working on vape cartridges now. But here's where it gets interesting. Learn. New to cannabis, start here. Cannabis is a scientific name for the plant that many simply call marijuana, weed, pot, bud, whatever. So that just explains the term cannabis, because some people are confused. And the different forms of marijuana or cannabis, flower, bud, that's what everybody's. There's vape cartridges, concentrates, edibles, butter, oils. All these come from the plant, cannabis. It tells you what a cannabis vape cartridge is and how it becomes oil. Maybe like like when they do when you're sick and they want to analyze your blood, you know, they spin it and break it up. Maybe they do the same thing here. And it goes on to tell you what these are different things that you'll find out in a dispensary. You'll say, do you want a live rosin vape? Do you want to distillate live resin? Like I said, a lot of times there's a certificate of analysis. I got one here. Let me see if I can get up on the page. Uh, there we go. Each dispensary or whatever or grow, however you get it, I don't know about the recreational. I know medical where I'm at in Florida. Each one's supposed to have one of these that you can look back and you can verify the batch ID with the packaging you get. And this is supposed to give you an analysis of it. And this gives you the terpene summary. And this is where I got them numbers from I put in there. Well, not this one, but you can see what the terpenes are in it. So I just wanted to show that to you. Also, just trying to mute that. Also, we have the legal page. I don't know why that's not working now. There's legal. There's home. Okay, it's just delayed right now because I'm constantly been working on the server. So right now everything's a little delayed with it. Because I have the cache on the server turned off, some technical stuff while I'm working on the website. So the analyze a flower, that's complete. Compares complete. Find a flower, that's complete. This will probably turn into find a flower, find a vape, find concentrate. Find a dispensary. I already showed you that. Compare page, showed you that. And we already analyzed one. And what I did the other day, just so you know, I had a bad experience, greened out really bad. So I don't want the same terpenes again in that same profile. And might have been this here, might have finally learned how to use this here properly. Because I only had like one nice thing through it. And hold on, I'll be right back. Speaking of that, because I got my ball vape done heated up. This is called the Swiss double recycler because of these arms here. Perk. In my opinion, it's one of the, so far, for the value of the money, this is the best out there out of all the devices. I have the Dr. Dabber Switch too. I really don't think that's worth the price unless you're really into dabbing. Then if you buy a third-party glass, it is. But you're looking at $600 versus $200 for this and another $300 for a ball vape. You could combust flower out of here directly if you want. So you're looking at $500 for a complete setup like I've been using here, and it's just, and for the Dr. Dabber Switch too. You got to buy a third party. You're talking $600, and you can just do concentrates here. Here you can, I guess, hook up a banger to do concentrates at it to do with the ball vape. You wouldn't use it, as far as I know. You would not use this type of pipe with a banger. In fact, I'm going to get another one of these, probably just for flower. I like this so much. I don't want to. I don't want to combust flower with this one. With this, I don't want to ruin them or take a chance on ruining it. I like the experience I'm getting from this by itself. Just a little tidbit. Sorry about going out on a tangent. And I'll be right back. You won't even notice it. I'll be back in a flash. Okay, I'm back. See, I told you wouldn't even notice it. So I have the Learn page. You have the Learn Home. Um, all that coming soon. Our mission. I don't know if this is actually a mission or what it is. It's what I'm trying to accomplish. It's an independent cannabis education information website designed to help you better understand cannabis products, compare your options, and make more informed purchasing decisions based on your needs, preferences, and budget. Because when I started smoking again as an adult, older adult, um, I hear cannabis, plant, weed. I didn't know, so that's why I definitely wanted that put in here. Concentrates. I had no idea what concentrates are. And having somebody try and explain this to you, they use such technical terms. Um, and I'm even including hemp in this because there's like terpenes and stuff in hemp. So I wanted to get that out there. The difference between marijuana and hemp. How cannabis oil becomes vape. I've been doing it for like a year before I watched the process, and I still don't fully understand. I get the concept. If somebody told me, here's the plant, um, make a vape oil, I couldn't. Now they told me, here's a plant, make a concentrate, I know how to do that. I haven't done it. The process is pretty simple. You need a heated press. But now, as far as a vape, that seems very complicated. So this is my first and foremost education. And also, if you get something that you like, you can come here. Eventually, I'm going to have like a vault. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Vault, maybe a flower power or locker or locker room. I don't know what I'm going to call it. But it'll be where you can go in and create your own private storage. By that, I mean you can, if you analyze a flower that you say what I did after that. I just went shopping the other day. And I usually, when I get my flower, I put a little piece of paper in with what it is. I cut it off the envelope or packaging that's on and put it in with my flower jar. So when I get around to smoking it or using it, I can say, okay, this is what it is. The bad thing is with that, you know the strain name, you know the THC, and you know the terps. If it's listed on there, they're in it, the total terpenes, but you don't know what it actually is. You don't know what terpenes are in it, etc. You might be able to remember the strain in case you only need it once a year around Christmas time. You want this certain strain. So here you can save that strain, the makeup of it, because the next time they have it at the dispensary, it may not be the same makeup of it. It could be completely different. So that's why you need to pay attention. If there's something that benefited you that you liked, you need to also pay attention to what terpenes are in it. That's why you can have, keep buying the same strain over and over again and have a different experience every time because the chemical makeup of that has changed. It could change a little bit, it could change a lot, it may not change, but chances are it's going to change between batches. So it's not that you're going crazy when you've got different experiences with the same strain. It's because between batches or grow, grow batches, it can vary tremendously. The same strain. So know what you're buying, but you'll be able to save that information in the vault or the locker. Now, how it's going to work is we're not going to collect your email from it. It's going to be free use. We're going to require your zip code. That's all we require. We're not out to track you unless you want to voluntarily give us something. If you, use the contact page, we're going to get your email. But if you just want to come here, compare flour, analyze it, you can do that. You'll every now and then you'll get a nag screen for your zip code. And until we collect the zip code, we do put a cookie on your computer. We are getting the server location. So, for example, you could be in Portland, Maine, and your server could be in Texas, and we'll get that Texas location, not you. We collect nothing that to identify you. That's the only thing we collect. And for your thing, because for your days that you've been on it, because you'll get a nag screen maybe every 3 months or something. Maybe just asking if you want to do your zip code or not, so we can better provide dispensaries or whatever. And the more we get from that zip code, the more we can try and list more dispensaries for that zip code. I mean, we're going to do as much as we can to keep it, to get it better, but it's going to be a little while. But to use that vault or that thing, and we require your zip code, not your email address. It'll be a third party server. What's going to happen is your email will go to a third party server, not related to us, and they'll translate that email into a hashtag that will go back on your computer for your browser or cookie or whatever. Not sure how this is going to work, but this is how it was explained to me to guarantee your privacy. So that secret tag that replaced your email will go back to your computer. We'll have no idea who that is, and your email address will be destroyed right then and there. As soon as if you reset your computer, lose your computer, you're going to lose out what's in there. That's the only way. I imagine you can keep a backup copy of them somehow, but that's the only way to get back in there. I guess as an option, we could collect your email and stuff, give you the, create a, you provide your zip code, and if you lose your the super secret way, provide your zip code only, and if you reset your computer or something like that, you lose access to what's in there completely. But we'll have no way of knowing who you are to get it back to you. There will be no traceable way. That's just a printer running. Um, so I just wanted to get that out of there. All kinds of sound distractions today. But we have no plans on selling any information. What will eventually happen if enough users come, we'll reach out to dispensaries and see if they want um their listing in the dispensary finder. It's not going to place them higher. I'm not going to adjust settings to make them appear higher. They're going to stay the same relevant distance that is now they are now from you. They won't jump the line, but they'll get like a border or highlight, or they may even be able to put their own logo up there, or whatever they want to do to it. Or we'll have the standard one that just highlights it and links to their website. And it would be very cheap for them to do that. They don't have to be paying thousands of dollars a month to advertise like they do now. And hopefully that would help bring the price of stuff down. Google could do the same thing. They didn't have to be as big as what they are. Same thing with Amazon. It's just a bunch of greedy fucking people. Or a bunch of stupid people just followed along, went along with it. Amazon used to be cheap. What, 25 years ago, 30 years ago? Then what they did, people selling on their website, third party sellers, which probably 80% Amazon. Amazon has something called Buy It Now. Well, say if you were selling something on Amazon and you also sold it in Walmart, so had it on eBay, sold it on eBay, Amazon would search, and if you had it out there lower, they would tell you something like adjust your price or be consistent with pricing or something about stay competitive. Something. They didn't come right out and say it. Um, you know, you can't sell our product for more than we don't want you selling our product for more than you do what you sell their products for. Because it costs a lot more to sell on Amazon than it does anyplace else. So that makes you, when Amazon says, hey, if you do, we're going to take this buy it now box away from you. We're going to hurt you. We're going to hurt your sales as much as we can if you don't do it. If you do it, everything's kosher. Everything will stay the same. Which is pretty much what Amazon does. So you or whoever's selling on Amazon, they can't lower the price on Amazon anymore. They're already hurt. So what they do it in steps. They'll raise Walmart and everybody else's prices up to Amazon's price. Instead of raising Amazon's price that much more and then bringing these up to what it was, they'll raise these. They won't raise the Amazon price, which they should. But Amazon won't let them. If they do, they'll take your sales down to nothing. So if you're slowly building a business, you got to play by Amazon's playbook or you're fucked. Now you can't tell me that's not a crock of shit. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show you this website. So that's the plan. And if you want to donate, buy me a coffee or something, there's a link here to do so. But that's the plan to finish this up. Put the concentrates. I never thought it would go as far as what I'm taking this. I honestly did. And there you go. You know my story. I was taking opioids for years, got off of it, and had nobody to learn with, smoking weed, and had to learn by myself. Trial and error. And then you have all these people out there, these talking heads on YouTube, um, like that old stoner dude. Oh yeah, this device is the best one ever. Never even used the fucking thing before. I'm just tired of getting fucked everywhere I turn. That's the reality why I started this fucking website. So I can better understand. I'll keep track of what I'm buying for a while and zone in on it better. Of which one I like the best. Right now I'm going at it in very slow motion. But I saved you a lot of time. If you're gonna stay home, do it. Get a Swiss perk and a ball vape. If you're gonna do flower. I don't do the 510 pens no more. It's because I thought they were a pain in the ass. And the more flower I smoke like this, the nastier I think they are. So anyway, sorry for that going off there. But that's just the way I feel. Just getting tired of getting fucked over. Then you have this other guy. He's really good. I don't know if he's running everything by himself. He's fucking really good. Oh, I have a coupon for this. Oh yeah, it is a good device. Let me rate this. Oh, there's a coupon. Go over here and watch my other show. He's good. There was a guy that I used to watch and learn quite a bit from. The Strange Show. I gotta see what happened to him. I'll probably put a link up. I'm gonna put recommendations or something up here, and I'm gonna be doing. You know, of course, that pipe's gonna be recommended. The ball vape. Not sure what. Not. It's probably gonna be crossing. That's all I have. I'm not gonna go out and buy 20 different ball vapes and test them out. I got 2 different ones, and the Ruby Twist and the One Hit Wonder. And they're cheaper than the other ones anyway. It'll probably be like the Ooze Trigger and the Dr. Dabber Switch too. And I imagine the Puffco Peak Pro would be in that same lineup, but I'm not going to go out and buy it. Because I evaluated, before I bought it, it took me a long time to research which one's going to be better. And I believe for several reasons, I believe the Dr. Dabber Switch 2 is better than the Peak Pro. Puffco Peak Pro. But I don't have a Puffco Peak Pro, so I don't know. You know, but I shouldn't say that. That's with that third-party glass on. Third-party glass Puffco Peak Pro could be the same. I didn't think about that. I'm sorry, Puffco Peak Pro. With the stock glass on, Puffco Peak Pro could beat out the Dr. Dabber Switch 2. But put that third-party glass on. If Dr. Dabber can beat out that, I mean, Puffco Peak Pro can beat out that Dr. Dabber with that third-party glass one I got, I'd be amazed. I really would. So I can't see buying. I don't think the experience wouldn't be worth the price. Anyway, have a good day. I'm out. Watch it. You don't get fucked over in this industry. It's pretty fucking shady out there. Peace out. And 3 balls a day keeps that doctor away.